That's that me against the world part. Fuck yeah.
As per the intro, it's Jinx versus the world. And now, Death Battle dropped another one. Another one. On my DJ Khaled shit. Gogeta versus Vegito. I'm not gonna cap. Because Vegito never beat a big villain, he always beats him up and then separates. Then somebody come through and finish it off. Or the battle continues. With Super Buu, they beat him up. Then they separated, went inside him, took him apart, then Kid Buu came, you know, all that. Then with Zamasu, they beat him up. They separated. Zamasu turned up and Trunks cut him in half. Like, he ain't finished nobody. But Gogeta finished Janemba and was finna finish Broly. So, I like Vegito, but Gogeta probably go win. Nope. No cap. No cap.
I better help.
That's just my opinions before the video started. I like Vegito, but Gogeta go win. Oh yeah, and then even in GT,
last one.
Gogeta came back. Vegito and
nowadays.
Yes! Now with this ultimate power, I can finally conquer
Have
the
Gogeta
world.
fight Vegito!
What?
Oh, come on! It's the ultimate Dragon Ball question! Which fusion of Goku and Vegeta is stronger? Gogeta, the combo greater than legends, or Vegito, the mix who surpassed gods?
Intriguing. They are in many ways identical,
Who they
yet
gonna use,
still
though?
quite
They gonna
different.
use shit from
Though
Hero?
in canon, they only have a collective total of 3 brief appearances. To truly determine who would win, let's examine all of their material.
So that's Z, GT, Super, movies, games, guidebooks, Toei's Twitter, even all the crazy Xenoverse and Hero stuff.
Hold on to your Dragon
Okay.
Balls.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death
Death
battle.
Battle. Ooh. Good animation too. Granny.
Imagine, it's 1995 and you're at a movie theater in Japan.
Oh, let me
You're
hold
there
this.
to watch Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn, and it's gonna be the most radical movie ever, dude. I mean, yeah, it was a little weird when Adolf showed up, but then it happened.
It did happen.
Goku and Vegeta were pushed to the brink with only one option left. They merged into a single being of amazing power.
Look at that aura. Dude.
Gogeta!
That shit's so fire.
And that would be the greatest thing 8-year-old you ever saw. Yep, you peaked at 8.
Fun fact, while Vegito had already debuted in the manga 2 months earlier, Gogeta was created first. After all, the movie had been in production throughout the previous year.
2 Saiyans, the proud son of royalty and the lower class champion becoming one epic powerhouse? This is the true potential of Goku and Vegeta. Easily a top 5 Dragon Ball moment. Hey, nothing beats the first time we
only
saw
5'9". I'm
Super Saiyan,
calling him
but I think
Gogeta.
this comes close.
This method
Could
of
be
fusion was
mine,
taught to
though.
Goku by the Metamorans, a mysterious alien people who we never actually see.
But I'd guess they like wearing crop tops with inflatable shoulder pads. Anyway, when Goku
Hey,
taught
Gogeta.
this fabled technique to Goten and Trunks, it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen.
This is the fusion dance. On top of an incredibly precise movement routine, this technique requires both parties to match power levels in order to fuse successfully. A literal personification of the phrase, only as
why
strong
you
as
lie
the
me?
weakest link.
It's pretty easy to screw up, trust me. But if you nail it, you're the baddest mother effer on the planet.
Though not part of mainline
I'm locked
canon,
in, I need
Goku
this
and
snack.
Vegeta first used this to battle Janemba, a demon basically composed of
Janemba's
essence of
alive.
evil. Probably smells like cats. Gogeta defeated him in less than 2 minutes. 20 years later, Gogeta would become canon to conquer one of the most dangerous entities in the multiverse, Broly.
Obviously, Gogeta's super powerful.
I'm saying he
but I
whooping
think
on
his
niggas.
most
He whooping on
underappreciated
them, not
skill
just-
is how he
like, and
comes
he
up
winning.
with awesome attack names. Like the Big Bang Kamehameha,
That shit go crazy.
Stardust Fall, Meteor Explosion, and the ultimate villain killer, Stardust Breaker.
A fancy
Did he
looking
start
attack
the
that
breaker?
completely
He did,
obliterates
he
all
did.
traces of evil
I
within
find
a
that's what
target.
Broly shot.
That's how it took out Janemba in one shot. The guy was literally made of evil. Or cats.
Weirdly enough, this is similar to Devilman's Devil Might Be, which causes the evil within a person to explode and
Oh, you mean Spike? That guy's hilarious.
Nigga
Which
lame as
obscure
hell.
character are you gonna reference next? Icarus? Sour Man. General Rildo? Oh man, that guy's just one letter up from General Dill.
Over the years, Gogeta has achieved the empowered forms of Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan Blue, and even Super Saiyan 4 in his battle against Omega Shenron.
Super Saiyan 4 is a totally unique branch of transformation.
You didn't bring out hero
Instead of
shit,
using Divine Ki like Super Saiyan God, it taps further into Goku and Vegeta's Saiyan bloodline, giving them fuzzy red fur and teen goth eyeshadow.
Goku has also claimed this form increases a Saiyan's inherent aggression.
Even the personality
you wouldn't know it with Gogeta. He basically becomes Dragon Ball's Bugs Bunny, reveling and messing around with his foe any way he can.
Until the fusion runs out. That's right, the fusion dance has a time limit of 30 minutes. This can be reduced even more if Gogeta uses up a lot of energy. Against Omega Shenron and GT, he split apart after about 10 minutes.
Just more evidence that the amount of power Gogeta possesses is enormous. Even repeatedly striking Broly so hard that the boundaries between dimensions shattered like glass wasn't enough to burn through his time. Hell, he was only in Super Saiyan 1 when he did that. After going blue, Broly didn't stand a chance. Based on earlier in the film, Whis' reaction even implies that Gogeta could possibly take on Beerus.
In Dragon Ball Heroes, Gogeta continues to prove he's one of the multiverse's S-tier
whooping
fighters.
on him.
He even defeated the Crimson Masked Super Saiyan Rose Full Power Goku Black. And
that's basically
Ultimate
Super Saiyan God, but
Heart
he's evil.
the God
But that's Super
Hater.
Saiyan 3 God.
You know, those guys.
And
I don't
two
remember
Gogetas
I
together
seen him,
could
but I don't
take on
remember
Fu.
Just Fu.
I remember that.
After
I
all
seen
that,
some of it.
he's just called Fu.
Dark King Fu, the artificial bio-android demon mutant. He has Saiyan, Namekian, Earthling, Majin, and Eternal Dragon DNA.
Is this fan fiction?
Heartfelt Whiner claimed Fu could become an entity akin to Zeno, that little blue baby who can erase a multiverse with a thought.
But these Gogetas achieved even stronger forms than before. One was in Super Saiyan Blue Evolved, the boosted form Vegeta achieved during the Tournament of Power. The other was Super Saiyan 4, but not just any Super Saiyan 4. He was Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker. I think my tongue is permanently twisted now.
These two forms fighting side by side implies that, at least in this iteration, both are similar if not equal in power.
Gogeta's so cool! And there are tons of people who think he'd win this matchup.
In Weekly Jump issue 28 from 1995, the fusion dance was stated to unify Goku and Vegeta's spirits and draw out their power to the max. As long as a fight with Vegito lasts less than 30 minutes, the magazine says Gogeta should win.
And then in the video game Raging Blast, there's a what-if scenario where Gogeta beats Vegito in a sparring session. But he was about to run out of energy, so maybe it could have gone either way.
Though with his power
Vegito
and skill, it's unlikely any opponent would push Gogeta to his limit. Two of the greatest warriors in history merge together as one. But
Vegito got so much power, he breaks the Patora apart
as a foe.
So he still don't. He literally made it last like what, 30 minutes?
Spring of 1995, a demonic menace has threatened to consume the world in chaos. Goku and Vegito were pushed to the brink with only one option left: fusion. They used one of their most incredible techniques to become a merged being of unimaginable power. Does this sound familiar?
But there wasn't time to teach Vegeta an awkward dance routine he'd ultimately despise. Instead, they used the Patara.
Only the gods themselves could rock bling like this. That's right, the
Patara
earrings come from the Kais, the gods that supervise the universes.
By placing one earring on each person's opposite ear, the Patara forcibly fuses the two beings together, no power level matching required. In this case, Goku and Vegeta fuse to become Vegito.
Okay, seriously, Vegito?
Okay,
couldn't they have a better name?
The best is
not that bad.
But like
and remember,
the color
Fusion
exchange
Reborn started production
hard.
well before Toriyama penned Vegito's first appearance.
So, Toei called dibs on the better name, huh? But still, shouldn't it be like Vegiko? Not like that's much better either. Why Vegito?
It makes more sense in Japanese. Vegito is formed from the first half of Vegeta and the latter half of Kakaroto. This is why Viz Media actually translated it to Vegerot.
Oh, that one sucks too. Okay, bored now.
That one
Talk about
sucks
how he
too,
blows shit up real good.
Vegito has numerous techniques that are entirely his own, many of which are, fittingly, perfect combinations of Goku and Vegeta's signature moves, such as the Final Kamehameha, formed like Vegeta's Final Flash, but fired like Goku's Kamehameha wave. He's got a Spirit Sword, the Saiyan Shield, and the Banshee Blast. Which,
that finger blast hard.
Ghost Attack you're thinking of.
With Goku and Vegeta's powers combined, Majin Buu was no match. Super Vegito was so friggin' powerful that even being turned into candy didn't slow him down. It
He was
just
beating his
made
ass
him
as candy.
delicious.
His level of power had transcended to such an impressive degree that he was capable of effectively ignoring having his matter entirely altered and his DNA eradicated.
Jit
He
said,
continued on
"Nigga,
as the
eat it."
incredible fighting candy.
No mouth, no brains, no organs of any kind, and he still kept slapping around
I'm
that
more like this
big
because I know
ass.
all this. I know all this.
Phrasing.
They need to get to the hero
Presumably,
shit for
this
me
is
to be like,
similar to how
what?
Vegeta overpowered Babidi's mind
Came out
control,
in
or how
1996,
Goku
bro, I know
broke
this.
through Hit's time skip with Kaioken. A greater power level can overrule basically anything a weaker one does.
piece of his
Though,
shit.
to be fair, the Super Candy is a pretty extreme example.
But Vegito's a pretty extreme guy, even for the Dragon Ball multiverse. He later got that godly blue hairspray and beat the crap out of merged Zamasu, a double deity. Like a fusion dick measuring contest, but not at all close.
Though similar to his dancing counterpart, Vegito's time ran out after he overtaxed himself.
Which was kinda weird. Back
That
in
was
the
a
day,
five
they
punch.
said these Potara
But-
fusions were permanent. Turns out it's only permanent for Supreme Kais. Vegito's form can last up to 1 hour before splitting apart, but can be shortened severely if he goes full tilt. In the
Which he
manga,
gonna go
Vegito
full tilt.
formed after Zamasu fused, and split apart when they expected fused Zamasu to have 20 minutes left, meaning he cut his time down to 40 minutes at most, though in the anime it was way less since he tried to quickly overpower Zamasu with a single attack.
The Potara have their own set of rules. Unlike the fusion dance, this form is maintained by the power of the earrings, not the fusers themselves. As such, destroying the earrings ends the fusion.
And if you slap the Potara
Oh,
on while
Gogeta
in a
finna
Super Saiyan
win.
form, you can't
'Cause
power
Vegito
down while
finna
fused.
gotta
So if
overtax
Goku
himself.
and Vegeta aren't careful,
And Gogeta
they can
could
find
break the
themselves
earrings.
draining power when they don't
If
need
Vegito
to.
could last
But
longer, he
surprise,
win.
Vegito's
But-
got into his own Super Dragon Ball Hero shenanigans, and he's got the full power Red Fur 2. Look,
shit
Wiz, I think I'm having deja vu.
Aside
the
from
blowing cage.
Fu, he's battled heavy-hitting threats to the multiverse like Cumber and Mechikabura.
And just like with Gogeta, there's plenty of people who think Vegeta would win this fight.
Daizenshus 4 and 7, basically two Dragon Ball encyclopedias, claim that the Potara fusion is superior to the fusion dance.
Old Kai said this too, that the Potara provide a greater effect.
Though they both may be referring to what was believed at the time to be a permanent fusion. Not having to worry about overspending your time limit would certainly
That
be
shit
a
hard, he
greater
dripped out
effect
right now.
if it were true.
But hey, there's nothing that can get in the way of Vegito's awesome
See, we
power.
need to hurry up and
Gods
get-
and
we need to hurry up
demons
and get to
alike
the
are no
nitty-gritty.
match. When there's
You
no
think 8
one
minutes of fighting?
strong enough to save the day,
Nah, they got like
then
a whole
perhaps
minute
two
ad on
will
this
do.
This show is sponsored
See, I
by
told you.
BetterHelp. All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through
What
all
they finna wish for?
possibilities.
Hear my wish,
Oh, they
Eternal
finna wish for
Dragon.
this.
It's time for a
Death battle! Sticky stuff.
What is this madness?
So they can be dressed
Vegeta!
different?
Am I really that much taller than you?
Stuff it, Kakarot!
You...
Son!
But this isn't even till they transform, bro. Like, I'm Team Vegeta. But I feel like Vegeta go win though. And Shinra's still there in the background. That shit hard. Oh, that was hard. That was hard. That was hard.
Not bad. Want to kick it up a notch?
Oh, he got Tia.
But how about some variety?
He said, let's switch it up. There's some variety. You know, I got options. I got options. You know we had to break this. He can get up to heaven. That's the pathway to heaven, huh? They just both die? Oh, he did the... He did the... Oh, now he switched back. He said, you know, I don't need that variety. He going in for the... Hey, now they just time traveling. I said time traveling. I don't want to say dimension. It's still in the same spot. I need a different location.
Gotcha!
He had to kick him first for that. Let's go break the earrings. Oh, now they can let loose.
Guess it's now or never.
Okay. What you? He already used the final comment. Oh, he can use it again. Is it a clash type of blast though? It really does. It went through. It went through. They're not finna let it tie. He finna get that dragon fist. What Vegito? He cranked it up last second, but he would. Nah, ain't no. Told y'all niggas, bro. I told y'all.
Oh man,
I
that
told
was
y'all.
epic. Totally worth the wish. Oh, I guess
I
we're probably gonna
told
solve a lot
y'all,
of
bro.
world
I
problems
want
with that.
Vegeta.
I suppose world domination
but I'm
can
still
wait
Team
another year.
Vegeta.
This fight was
Nigga won.
incredibly close.
That nigga right there.
Seriously, how could it not be? They're almost exactly the same person.
With a few minor differences here and there, like signature attacks. Neither Vegito nor Gogeta had one single
do that.
power that provided an
Some just
absolute
flickered.
edge over the
Made me
other.
nervous.
Except perhaps Vegito's longer time limit, though it's not so clear cut. Both have overtaxed their energy quick enough to end their fusions in less than 10 minutes. Time isn't the only factor, but also whatever is maintaining each fusion. Gogeta's body and Vegito's earrings. It's possible Vegito's power can actually drain the Potara faster than Gogeta's does his own body.
Still, it's twice the time, and that definitely gave Vegito more flexibility and strategy. So more often than not, it's safe to say Gogeta would run out of juice first.
Also, when Vegeta or Gogeta diffuse from power overuse, it's typically difficult for them to immediately fuse again due to that lack of energy.
But Vegito had another one over Gogeta. No matter what, he'd always have a very slight power advantage. Remember how the fusion dance requires the fusers to match their power levels? Well, the Potara don't need that.
Goku doesn't need to match Vegeta's slightly lower power levels, so there's nothing stopping Vegito from combining the full sum of their parts.
Ah, poor Vegeta. You'll get your day in the sun one day, buddy. Oh,
Our boy
am I
already in the
kidding?
sun.
This might be
Look,
what
they
Old
could have
was
put
referring to
Manga
when
in
he
his
said the
after
Potara
they
had
infused
a
him out.
greater
Talking about
effect.
But hey, could Gogeta have
I would say
destroyed
we
the
have
earrings?
Ultra Instinct
Nope,
Ego,
he
but
would have had to be able to
you don't know which one
overpower
gonna get
Vegito
that
first,
combo. You don't
like
know
how
which one
Goku could only destroy
It really-
Kefla's earrings after he reached Ultra Instinct.
Remember,
They was
when
really
comparing
Ultra
levels of
Vegeta
power in
or
Dragon
Ultra
Ball,
of,
the greater one
Gogeta.
can overrule
You don't know who
almost
gonna get
anything
that
the weaker
combo
one
first.
does. The earrings likely tend to be protected by the user's ki aura, similar to their clothing.
The only time we've ever seen Potara damaged or specifically targeted are when the wearer is overwhelmed or in a vulnerable state. If any stray ki blast could destroy them, we'd have a lot more broken earrings by now.
Lastly, there's some debate over their personalities. In their first appearances, Vegito seemed rather cocky and playful against Boo, whereas Gogeta was far more deliberate against Janemba, and thus far more successful. However, these are not core personality traits, and assuming so would be inconsistent with Vegito's serious fight with Zamasu and Gogeta's more brash fights with Broly and Omega Shenron. Context is key. As far as personality and mental ability goes, Gogeta and Vegito are
I ain't peeked the
practically
headbutt
identical.
in the Super
In
Saiyan.
the end, Vegito's higher power level, no matter how slight it was, made a big difference in protecting and maintaining his longer, more flexible time limit.
Gogeta was gonna need meta more than that to beat Vegito. Sorry, Wiz, I know that pun
Is
was
this like the season
Potara.
finale
Wait,
for
shut
the
up.
death battle?
Earth's Dragon Balls give 2 wishes, right?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Shenron, I wish for you to fuse me and win.
Does it have like a robot arm and
The
shotgun?
winner is Vegito.
No, I want to see this.
Thanks for watching, and doubly
Fuck
thanks
you.
to our channel members
I
for
wanna see
supporting
the
us this
fusion.
year.
Whoa, robot
Hope you've
arm
been
and
enjoying
shotgun
the extra
lead.
perks and content. We've got a bunch of new stuff in the works for you. If you aren't a champion,
I'm only
click that
watching
join
it, but I
button
gotta
and give
see
it a
what's
shot.
in the preview.
Also, Season 10 of Death Battle is coming soon, including 2 matchups chosen by our champions. Let's see what you picked.
Okay. Don't judge me because I know who Discord is. We're not finna talk about that. We're not finna talk about why I know who that is. Ooh, what's this? Stop. That shit finna be fire. That shit finna be fire. Is it bad? I'm more excited for the Discord versus Bill. Am I a bad person? I know Discord got that motherfucker. We ain't finna talk about that right now. We're gonna talk about that when the time comes. Actually, who else? Prototype versus Cole. If they in electrical area, I'm gonna say Cole, but that nigga Alex Mert, that nigga really like. Does he don't got nothing against lightning / electricity? He still got an armor shit going that big. He fat fist. Minka. That was fire. I like how I was right too though. There's gonna be hella debates in the comments though. That's cool. That's cool. Alright, y'all boys. That was Death Battle Gogeta versus Vegito, bro. Vegito caught the smooth dub because his drip was a little more. I like the gi drip more than I like the vest. The vest still hard, but I like the gi. I like the colors. But alright, man. I'ma fuck with y'all boys, bro.